Stop record Hearthstone. To move to an item, press the arrow keys. Hearthstone.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm Blind Ohio Gamer. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be diving in to Hearthstone, which is a battle card game made by Blizzard slash Activision. You can get it at battle.net, and it is free. And with the accessible patch, it is accessible on the Windows 10 operating system. It is also playable on Android and iOS, but the accessibility is not as extensive on those platforms. Alright, so before we get into the video and into the details of this really awesome game, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me and tap that like button, and also click the notification bell so you know when I upload new content and bring new information, new accessible games to you guys. Alright, also check us out on dualsense.com. That's DUALCENTS.com, where you will find even more news and information on accessible mainstream games. Alright, if you want to support the channel, you can do that through Cash App, which is a very accessible way to help show support to the channel. Alright, my email is blindog83@gmail.com, and you can search me on Cash App and throw a few dollars my way. It would really help out the channel. Alright, so Hearthstone, what is it? It is a battle card game, like I said, and it's set in the lore of World of Warcraft. Alright, and what's really cool is not only is it a battle game that is free, you know, it has tons of really good sounds. The game mechanic is really good, and so far it's really been fun. So what I'm going to show you in today's video is a bit of the tutorial. This is the last boss of the tutorial, and so I'm happy you guys can join me as I defeat this boss, hopefully. Alright, so sit back, relax. We'll talk a little bit about the game, about how good it is, things that I like, things that I think it could use a little bit more attention as far as accessibility goes, and also I will include the website where you can get the accessible patch in the details below the video. All right, so I haven't played a game that was like a battle card game since Yu-Gi-Oh on like PlayStation 2 or something like that, and I mean, it's not that I don't like battle card games, because I do. It's just not a lot of them have been really that accessible, and this one is pretty cool. So it has a lot of different things. The only things that I can see so far, and I'm only in the tutorial, so I can't really tell if it is like this in the rest of the game, is that there aren't any cards that actually change the battlefield. So like when you play other games, you have cards like that allow you to change the actual battlefield to help you power up more of your type of cards the way you play. Alright, so in this tutorial I'm playing a mage, so a lot of the cards are mage type of cards, right? And there are other types of characters that can be played, but right now for the tutorial it is just the mage right now. Alright, so you'll hear my jaws talking in the background. I'll slow it down
Slower.
so that it's not
Slower.
going too fast, and so everything can be heard. So right now, I don't know, it sounds like we're in sort of like a pub or whatever, and I'm gonna hit enter to enter into the tutorial.
Enter.
And like I said, the game mechanics are really good.
Versus Illidan Stormrage.
This fight is totally not fair. Blame the terrible game designers. Press enter to start.
Blame the terrible game designers.
Enter. You start with 4 cards. Your opponent goes first. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Naga Mermaid 1/1. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 1 mana. You drew 1 Reckless Rocketeer.
I don't have any cards that cost 1 mana.
Alright, so as of right now, when you first start out of the game, you start at 1
You have
mana.
1 mana.
Alright, so you have 1 mana. As the turns go further and further, you gain more mana every turn, every time it's your turn again. Alright, so C is how you check out your cards. B is how you look on the battlefield to see what cards you have actually out on the battlefield and which ones you can play as far as attacking your opponent and your opponent's minions. Alright, so E is how you end your turn. Tab will let you tab through targets, although the shift tab doesn't really work too well as of right now. But you can also go left and right with your arrow keys, and that will allow you to do it just fine. Alright, so when you press C, you'll see what cards you have, which cards you can play, which are in your hand.
C. Hand. River Crocalist 1/5.
Alright, so it tells you the name of the card,
2 mana.
tells you how many mana it will cost in order to put the card out on the battlefield where you can actually use it to attack.
2/3.
It tells you its stats.
Beast.
It's a beast
Minion.
and it's a minion. Alright,
Beast.
so you can press down
Two.
to read all that, and then you can press to the right
Nightblade 2/5.
to see what other cards you have. So I have 5 cards altogether. It just said Nightblade 2/5, and I can do the same thing. Keep
5
pressing
mana.
down.
4/4.
It'll
Battle
tell
cry.
me all this kind of stuff. Alright,
Wolf Rider 3/5. 3 mana. Wolf. Sentient Shot. 4 mana. Set. Reckless Rocket. 6 mana.
so none of these
Reckless
cards,
Rocketeer.
I can't play any of these cards, just like she was saying. When I hit B, I don't have any minions out on the battlefield,
D. You have no summoned minions.
and it'll tell me that. And so all I can really do right now is pretty much end my turn,
A. You have 1 mana.
because I only have 1 mana. Alright, so I'm going to end my turn.
E. Turn ended. Opponent's turn.
Now, if I have more actions, when I hit E to end the turn, it'll tell me.
Your opponent's hero gained 2 attack. Your opponent's hero attacked your hero. Your hero took 2 damage.
Hear that sound? Weapons lose durability every time their hero attacks. Once they reach 0 durability, they break and the hero can no longer attack.
Your opponent's Naga Mermaid attacked your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 2 mana. You drew 1 Voodoo Doctor.
So because of this guy's cards, really what I'm going to try to do is pretty much attack the hero to end the fight. Because he has so many cards and they're so powerful that just going through his cards is really not going to help me. Alright, so
C. Hand. River Crocalist 1/6. A. You have 2 mana. C.
So I have
hand.
2.
Nightblade 2. 2 mana.
So I can pull this one up.
Enter. Summon. Enter.
So
Summon River Crocalist.
So when I summon, or when you summon, now you have a minion on the battlefield.
B. Minions. River Crocalist 1/1.
And it'll tell you when you hit B, and then you can also do the same thing. You can go press
3.
down to see their stats, right? And right now it's 2/3, which means his attack is 2 and his defense is 3.
Beast.
Alright, so
A. You have 0 out of 2 mana.
don't have any more mana.
E.
I'm
Turn
gonna
ended.
go ahead and
Opponent's
end
turn.
the turn.
Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played Flame Burst. Shoot 5 missiles at random.
So
enemies
pretty
for 1
much what
damage.
I'm trying to do,
Your hero took 4 damage. Your River Crocalist took 1 damage.
is just
Your
attack
opponent's hero attacked your River Crocalist.
his hero
Both characters took 2 damage.
and build up my
Your
mana.
opponent added a stroke. Your River Crocalist died.
Alright, so he
Your
killed my
opponent's Naga Mermaid
minion.
attacked your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 3 mana. You drew 1 Sentient Shield Master.
Alright, so I have 3, and that's still not that much.
And Nightblade 1 of 6. 5 mana. Wolf Rider 3 mana.
Alright,
Enter. Summon.
I can summon that.
Enter.
And
Wolf Rider.
he has charge.
B. Minions. Wolf Rider 3-1. Charge.
Alright, so
3-1.
3-1. It's not that great. His defense, which is 1, is not that great. So he won't stay alive that long. But I can attack
Charge.
for 3.
3-1.
So that's what I'm going to do.
Enter. Choose a target.
And I'm going to
Opponent's minions. Not a
choose...
mermaid 1-1.
I'm going to choose
Opponent's hero.
his hero. So it should hit for 3.
Enter. Your Wolf Rider attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 3 damage.
Alright, so he took 3 damage on that one.
Hey, you have 0 out of 3 mana.
I don't have any more mana,
E. Turn
so I
ended.
have to end my turn.
Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent equipped Wardle of Abaddon 2-2. Your opponent's hero gained 2 attack. Your opponent's hero attacked your Wolf Rider.
So the Wolf Rider is
Your
probably
opponent's
going to
hero took 3
die,
damage. Your Wolf Rider took 2 damage.
because he only has 1, so
Your
1
Wolf Rider
defense. Yeah.
Your opponent's Naga Myrmidon attacked your hero.
That Naga
Your hero took 1 damage. Your
Myrmidon
opponent used Flames of
only
Abaddon.
has
Hero
1-1,
powers up 2-1
so
minions.
it's not really that tough. But as soon as I get past 4,
So strong.
then I'll be able to use my special ability.
2 Flame of Azimuth were summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Your turn. You have 4 mana. You drew 1
Alright.
Vulture Footman.
So I have 4 mana now.
Hand. Nightblade 1 of 6. Sentient Shield Master 2 of 6. 4 mana. Reckless Rocketeer 3 of 6. Sent. 4 mana. 3-5.
3-5, that's not bad.
Enter. Summon. Enter. You summon Sentient Shield Master. C. Hand. Nightblade 1 of 5. A. You have 0 out of 4 mana.
Alright, so I don't have any
B.
more
Minions.
mana.
Sentient Shield Master 1 of 1.
Yeah, I don't have
Turn ended. Opponent's turn.
any more mana
Your
or...
opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played 5
Now.
ball. Deal 6 damage.
The one I just
Your hero
drew
took 6
had...
damage.
Oh, he's got
Your opponent's hero
5.
attacked your Sentient Shield Master. Your opponent's hero took 3 damage. Your Sentient Shield Master took 2 damage.
Alright, so he still has 3
Your
as
opponent's
far
hero
as
of Abaddon
defense.
exposed. Your opponent's second Flame of Azimuth attacked your Sentient Shield Master. Your opponent's minion died. Your opponent's Naga Myrmidon attacked your Sentient Shield Master.
So he
Both
just took
minions died.
another 1.
Your opponent's Flame of Azimuth attacked your hero.
Alright,
Your hero took 2 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 5 mana. You drew 1 Arcane Explosion. C. Hand. Nightblade 1 of 6. Reckless Rocketeer 2 of 6. 6 mana. A. You have 5 mana.
so I have
Voodoo Doctor
5
3 of 6.
mana.
Sentient Shield Master 4 mana. Vulture Footman 5 of 6. 1 mana. Arcane Explosion 6 of 2 mana. Deal 1 damage to all enemy minions.
Alright, so I'm definitely going to do... Actually, I'm not going to do that yet.
Vulture Footman 5 of 6.
I'm going to summon
Enter.
some...
Summon. Enter.
Ready for action!
You summon Vulture Footman. A. You have 4 out of 5 mana.
So I have 4 to 5.
C. Hand. Nightblade 1 of 5. 5 mana. Reckless Rock. 6 mana. Voodoo Doc. 1 mana. Sentient. 4 mana. Enter. Summon at the right. Enter. You summon Sentient Shield
Summon
Master.
him.
A. You have 0 out of 5 mana.
Alright, so I don't have any more mana.
Turn ended. Opponent's turn.
I am going to summon
Your
that
opponent drew 1
doctor.
card. Your opponent equipped dual wardless 4-2. Your opponent's hero gained 4 attack.
Damn, his
Your
hero
opponent's
has
Flame of
4
Azimuth attacked
attack.
your Sentient Shield Master. Your opponent's minion died. Your opponent's hero attacked your Sentient Shield Master. Your opponent's hero took 3 damage. Your Sentient Shield Master took 4 damage.
Alright, so he's got 1 left.
Your Sentient Shield Master died.
Yep, he's
Turn
dead.
ended. Your turn. You have 6 mana. You drew 1 Magma Rager.
Alright, so I drew a Magma Rager. That's not bad.
A. You have 6 mana. C.
6
Hand.
mana.
Nightblade 1 of 5. Reckless Rocketeer 2 of 5. Voodoo Doctor. Reckless Rocketeer 6. 5-2.
5-2. 5 damage, that's pretty
Charge.
nice. Oh, and he has charge. So I could automatically take off 5.
Enter. Summon at the right. Enter. You summoned Reckless Rocketeer.
Alright, so...
B. Minions. Vulture Footman 1 of 2. Reckless Rocketeer 2 of 2. A. You have 0 out of 6 mana. Enter. Choose a target. Opponent's hero.
Yep.
Enter. Your Reckless Rocketeer attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 5 damage. B. Minions. Vulture Footman 1 of 2. 1-2 taunt.
1-2 taunt. Hey, he's only gonna do 1,
Enter.
but...
Choose a target. Opponent's hero. Enter.
Better
Your
than
gold, your
nothing,
footman
though.
attacked your opponent's hero.
Job's done.
Your opponent's hero took 1 damage. B. Minions. Gold. Red.
Alright, so only have...
C. Hand. Nightblade 1 of A. You have 0 out of 6 mana.
Alright, so I don't have any more mana.
E. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Darkscale Healer 4/5 Battle Cry. Restore 2 health to all friendly characters.
Alright, so 4 or 5, he can attack for 4 and a defense of 5.
2/1 minions.
Alright, so those numbers,
Your opponent's battlefield.
attack and defense, that's pretty much all you gotta remember. Attack and defense.
Your opponent's hero took 1 damage. Your Goldshire Footman took 4 damage. Your opponent's dual wardless broke. Your Goldshire Footman died. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 7 mana. You drew 1 Boulder
Right.
Bestoker.
Ooh, got an ogre.
Voodoo Doctor 2. Arcane
And I have a doctor.
1 mana.
Alright,
Arcane. Magma Rager 4 of 5. Boulder. 3 mana. 5/1. Elemental.
he can do 5.
3 mana.
It'll take 3.
Enter.
I'm
Summon to the
gonna
right.
do it.
Enter. You summon Magma Rager.
But he only has 1.
D. Minions. Reckless Rocketeer 1 of. Magma Rager 2 of 2. Reckless Rocketeer 1 of 2. Enter. Choose a target. Opponent's minions. Darks. Flame of Azan. Flame of A. Opponent's hero. Enter. Your Reckless Rocketeer attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 5 damage. D. Minions. Reckless Rocketeer. Magma Rager 2 of 2. Enter.
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
Alright,
D.
so
Minions.
there's only some minions that can attack immediately, and those are the ones with the charge label. Alright,
A. You have 4 out of 7 mana.
4 out of 7 mana.
C. Hand. Nightblade 1 of 4. Voodoo Doc. Arcane Explosion. Boulder Bestoker 4 of 4. 6 mana. Arcane. Voodoo Doctor 2 of 4. Enter. Summon at the right.
So I'm gonna summon this doctor.
Summon between Reckless Rocketeer and Magma Rager. Enter. Choose a target.
And then I've got to figure
Your
out
hero.
who I'm gonna
Opponent's hero. Your hero. Minions. Reckless Rocketeer 1 of 3. 5/2.
5/2.
Voodoo Doctor 1 mana. Voodoo. Magma Rager 3 of 3. 5/1.
5/1.
Magma Rager. Reckless Rocketeer. Your
I'm
hero.
gonna throw it on my hero.
Enter. You summon Voodoo Doctor. Your hero recovered 2 health.
Alright,
A. You have 3 out of 7 mana.
covered some health. And
C. Hand. Nightblade 1 of 3. Arcane Explosion 2 of 3. 2 mana. Deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. 2 mana. Enter. Play card. Enter. You played Arcane Explosion. Your opponent's minions took 1 damage. Your opponent's 2 Flame of Azan died.
alright,
A. You have 1 out of 7 mana.
1 out of 7, so that's not really enough to do
Turn
much.
ended. Opponent's turn.
In my turn,
Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played Flame Burst. Shoot 5 missiles at random enemies for 1 damage each. Your hero took 4 damage. Your Reckless Rocketeer took 1 damage. Your opponent's Darkscale Healer attacked your Voodoo Doctor.
alright, so that doctor, yeah, I was gonna say that doctor's probably dead.
Restore 2 health to all friendly characters.
Damn,
Your
So
other
it's
enemies
gonna-
recovered 2 health.
automatically
Turn
just recover 2 health.
Your turn. You have 8 mana. You drew 1 Novice Engineer.
Alright,
C. Hand. Nightblade 1 of 3. Boulder Bestoker 2 of 3. Novice Engineer 3 of 3. Boulder Bestoker 2 of 3. Enter. Summon at the right. Enter. You summon Boulder Bestoker.
alright, so got that ogre
You
in
have 2 out
there.
of 8 mana.
2 out of 8, so
Hero power. Fire Blast. Enter. Choose a target. Opponent's minions. Darkscale heal. Your hero. Minions. Reckless Rocketeer 1 of. Your hero. Opponent's hero.
there we go.
Enter. You used Fire Blast. Your opponent's hero took 1 damage. B. Minions. Reckless Rocketeer 1 of 3. 5/1. Enter. Choose a target.
And
Opponent's minions. Darkscale healer. Opponent's hero.
going after his hero.
Enter. Your Reckless Rocketeer attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 5 damage. B. Minions. Reckless Rocket. Magma Rager 2 of 3. Enter. Choose a target. Opponent's minions. Opponent's hero. Enter. Your Magma Rager attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 5 damage. Your opponent's hero died. You win.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Got him.
Press enter to continue. Enter. You got a reward. 2 copies of 1 mage card. Arcane missiles. 1 mana. Deal 3 damage randomly. Split among all enemies. Arcane spell.
Oh, nice. Arcane missile.
Enter. Main
All
menu,
right.
Solo adventures 1 of 3. Pop-up. You finished the quest. Machine Dreams. Acquired by logging in on the PC. You got a reward. 1 card back.
Nice.
Enter. Pop-up. You have 2 quests. Learning the ropes 1 of 2. Rewards 2 packs from recent expansions. Learning the ropes. Rewards. Play 1 game in Solo Adventures Practice for Battlegrounds. Current progress is 0 out of 1.
Alright. So, that is the end of the tutorial.
Play 1 game.
So
Rewards.
now,
Learning the ropes.
now I can
Rewards 2
go
packs from recent expansions.
to something a little bit different here in this menu. And like I said, I think this game is really interesting. It's not bad. Like, the mechanics aren't bad. They're not clunky. They make sense, you know. Unlike some of the other games that I played that are like, you know, like some of the audio games that I played, where they, you know, the stuff doesn't exactly make sense, but it does. So I like it. I think it's a pretty cool game, and as the as you know, the people who made the accessibility patch, you know, do better things, then more stuff will become available. Even, you know, battling against friends, battling against opponents online, and all that kind of stuff, which is something I'll definitely be doing. And it's just so simple, you know. Like, I was having trouble, you know, with the Slay the Spire. Like, I bought Slay the Spire and everything like that, and then I played it on Xbox, and I was like, oh, this game, you know, it's alright, but it wasn't really that great, you know. Like, it was okay. Alright, so this game is something that I think will actually keep my attention, and I will, you know, play it just because it seems interesting, you know. So yeah, if you liked the video, then go ahead and drop a like for me. As always, thank you for you know, for checking out the video and staying all the way to the end. That's something super important to me, you know, to be able to share information and also get feedback. So leave some feedback in the comment section below, and I will definitely be putting in the address for the accessible patch. So so if you have a Windows PC and you want to play this game, you can definitely do so. Check it out. Another thing I think is cool is that on battle.net you can buy more card packs for your, you know, for the game, and it's accessible. So if you want to spend a little bit more money and get different packs, they're not really that expensive, although you don't really need to buy any packs because you can just play through the whole game and you just collect cards. But if you want to do it a little bit faster, you can definitely purchase them. Battle.net. And yeah, I really am excited about this game. I'm gonna be you know, giving some feedback to the developers. Although there's not much that I have to say as far as what I would like to have changed. The tab and shift tab when I'm targeting is one thing. I didn't really use it in this video because I know that it doesn't really work that well. When you first get into targeting and you hit shift, it will go through, but if you try to back up and hit, you know, like shift tab, it doesn't really work that well. Right? But like I said, using left and right on the arrow keys helps you be able to do that. And I really like the controls. I have not tried to play this with a controller, although I might try and do that because I'm not really sure if it has support for Xbox controllers. But if it does, that'll be really cool, because I love playing video games with Xbox controllers, even if they are not exactly the same type of games I'm used to playing as far as like gears and stuff like that. All right, so once again, show some support. Cash App. Throw a couple dollars my way. That would be awesome. Madden 22 is coming out, so if you want to see coverage of that, then stay tuned to the channel, because it will be coming up here in a few weeks. Is when it will be dropped, somewhere around the 20th, so in about 2 or 3 weeks. Alright, I am Blind Ohio Gamer. Thanks for watching.
Ops 27.